Hi guys, I'm Aussie. Welcome to episode 71 of our first star challenge with Everton, and today, two big games. First up, we face Fulham away from home in the Premier League. Not typically a big game, but we'll check the league table in just a second. We know Liverpool are just relentless. We've been relentless as well, so any slip up at this point of the year is going to be massive. And then we face Celtic at home, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. We're 3-1 up from the away leg. We should be able to see that out, but you just never know, do you? We haven't always been the best. Well, we've been in good form. I mean, it feels like we haven't been playing well because we're missing chances, but not too bad at all, is it? This is the league table, a quick update on that. You can see we are currently top, 3 points ahead of Liverpool. They have 2 games in hand, though, and it's then sort of daylight to the rest, isn't it? With, 8 points ahead of Manchester City with 7 games to go, so that should be fine, but yeah, you don't want to count chickens yet, but I mean, really, we're so far ahead of 5th place Arsenal. We're going to be in the Champions League next year. Whether we come 2nd or 4th, I personally don't care. I'm sure you don't either. It's all about seeing if we can win the league this year. Now, I have played an attempt at mind games going into this one. I said that Liverpool don't lack the quality, or they lack the quality to win anything this year. So we'll see if that has any effect. They're playing Ipswich, sort of the late kickoff there, as you can see. Now Ipswich down there fighting for their lives. So hopefully they'll do us a favour. But yeah, I tried mind games. Let's see if they work or not. So you can see for our game here, we are the favourites. We're in really good form. If we look at the scouting report, Ernesto Valverde, the Barcelona manager, I think it's the Barcelona manager. Anyway, he's their coach. Standard playing style, adventurous mentality, so they will come at us. Jordan Pickford, of course, plays for them. That's where we offloaded him to after he was embarrassed himself in the Everton shirt for the final time. We can see the way they were expecting them to play. We're maybe actually expecting a slightly different, a more narrow formation than that, but with a number 10 and no wingers, I think, is what the scouts said. Is there a... No, it looks like that's what they have been playing. The scouts suggested something that may be a little bit different, but we'll wait and see what we come up against. There's the heat map. You can see, especially down this side here, we should be able to get in behind their fullback, so hopefully. There's the passing network. There are the key passes. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out. Now, I am focusing more on this in the Celtic game because we should be okay against Celtic, but we do have some fatigued players, namely down the wings, so we've not at our strongest in wide areas, but it's Digne in goal. It's Lafont in goal. Digne, Tar, Stark, and Kenny as a back four. Berg comes in along with Canente in midfield. Bouvier, Vlasic, and Lookman. As I said, wingers are fatigued. These are the best wingers we have. They've both done well though, so it should be fine. Calvert-Lewin goes up top. Let's see what we can do here. So there we go. This is the formation we were expecting. So we should definitely be able to get down the sides of them. We might even look to exploit the flanks, having seen that. Yeah, there's almost certainly going to be some space out there, isn't there? Anyway, let's have a look at the team talk here. Expect to pick up where they left off. I'm going to say, do we expect a win? We've almost got to expect a win, don't we? I expect nothing but a win to keep our good form going. Some passionate, we have faith. I think that's what we did last time, wasn't it? Passionate, we have faith. And let's get out there and see how we go. I won't set up to exploit the flanks just yet. We saw from the heat map that there was just a sort of very open team. So we'll wait and see, but I suspect we'll keep an eye on sort of if we have love down the wings, and we might need to look to do that. We'll just sort of see how the game develops here. Not much early on, but that's fine. Of course, the good thing about having the early kickoff is that if we win, it puts lots of pressure on Liverpool. Ball comes into the box, headed away. Vlasic, can he square it? Can he go himself? What's he going to do here? Out for Stark. And that's not really what was needed, but he didn't have many options, did he? And that's a bit of a nothing highlight in the end. If we were to win this, albeit we would have played 3 games more, but 6 points ahead of Liverpool, ahead of their game, maybe it does just mount a little bit of pressure on them. The bad news is that if we don't win, then Liverpool can sort of get a free hit, don't they? Which is not ideal. Some nervous, apprehensive players in there. Here's another chance for Canente. Ball in, headed. It's gone through. It's in the back of the net. Something's happened because Berg must have fouled somebody in there. We're playing Berg because we promised him more first-team football. The reason that we did that is Bouvier. Oh, the post, was it? With Witsel leaving next year, Berg is sort of going to be our DM, it's sort of our number 6 or DM for next year. So I do want to keep him happy. Oh, it was on target there from Berg, but unfortunately for us, Pickford decided he was going to catch that one, not just whiff at it. Let's show some passion here. I don't like these nerves. I mean, we've been the better team, haven't we? They really haven't threatened us as of yet. But, yeah, I do just wonder, again, nerves, maybe telling them we expect to win wasn't the right way to go. They've come back into it towards the end of the half, which isn't ideal. What do we say? Do we just say unlucky? The performance was disappointing. All right, just a calm then, a calm disappointed. We've got stressed out right back. We've got a lost confidence Sander Berg. I might even just take him off. Now he's got his start. We can we can get rid of him and he's happy. We'll give it a little bit of time. We do have Zamora on the bench, I believe. So sort of a more attacking. You know what we will do? We will look to exploit these flanks. Yeah, we got Zamora as a more attacking option on the bench. Let's throw out to get creative. Let's see what we can do. Is it going to be another highlight? Digne in for Berg. What can he do? Cross for Canente. Back for Berg. Let's be sensible here, please, boys. Vlagic turns into a little bit of space for Digne. Can he get a cross in? He can. Back post. It's there. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, Calvert-Bouvier! It was a horrible defensive error. And our young winger, our young French winger, Bouvier of Clan Mud Simpson, gets the goal for us. Excellent, excellent stuff. Let's demand a little bit more of that. That will hopefully settle the nerves. It's a fantastic start to the second half. Good ball in. Calvert-Lewin did well. That's a shocking header, isn't it? That's a horrible, horrible header. And Bouvier makes no mistake. 5th goal of the year for him. And he's barely played. He's done really, really well when he's come in. And that is excellent, excellent stuff. We'll continue to exploit the flanks. That seems to have worked okay for us, doesn't it? We're still not playing particularly well. We'll demand a little bit more. And we might just look to take off. Berg's looking nervous still. I do wonder now we're in front whether we want a more defensively minded player in there though. He is a good. Let's have a look at Zamora. Zamora's not bad though. He just had the jumping reach, which is the only concern there. We'll leave it for now. We might take. We'll give Selke a chance from the bench. Calvert-Lewin isn't setting the world alight. We did see what's his name? Selke come off the bench, didn't we? And get the goal for us against Celtic. So maybe he's in a little bit of form. Here goes Canente with the corner. Back post. It's headed in. Near post. It's in the back of net. Is it going to be terribly given? It's an own goal. It hasn't been given. It has been given, I think. Yes, it has been given. All right, the referee stood there. The linesman ran off. It was a little bit of confusion in there. But it has been given. It's an own goal. It looks like a handball. It looks like he's almost like elbowed it in as he's turning around. I don't know what's happened there, but we'll take it. We'll take it and run. We'll give them some praise now. Here we go again from the corner. We're destroying them from set pieces. It's there. It's Bouvier. Oh, it's off the post. Vlasic. Is he offside? He is offside. All right, I won't get excited this time. Excuse me. It looked offside. Often when you see those, it is offside, isn't it? The deflected shots. Look at that. We've got half the team. Literally half the team is offside. No complaints there. No complaints whatsoever. All right, that's okay though. Do we want to make any changes? I don't think so. I'm relatively happy with the team out there. Let's throw out some praise. Canente's looking tired. You know what we might do? We do have Zamora, who I'm not necessarily playing in the Celtic game, so we'll bring him on for a little bit of game time. And there we go. A good, solid 2-0 win. As I said, that puts the pressure on Liverpool now ahead of their match against Ipswich. Ball comes in. Headed away, and so only 5 seconds to go. It shouldn't be any danger here. We'll just see. I mean, even if they score, there we go. Still 2-1, but we get the win. 6 points clear of Liverpool. We've played 3 games more, but the pressure is on them well and truly now. As I said, I've tried my mind games. I'm trying, sort of pulling out all the stocks at this point to see what we can do. There we go. We secure a win at Craven Cottage. Wins on the road are always good things, aren't they? They never sort of give me. So there we go. 6 points clear. 3 games. They need to win all 3 games now, don't they? To go ahead of us, although a draw because they got the better goal difference. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We have a second leg against Celtic coming up, and we'll check the Liverpool score at that point. Okay, welcome back. Now, with that win, we actually went 29 games unbeaten in a row, which is a new Everton record, which is really, really good. I mean, we're having a stunning season. It's just that Liverpool don't lose. And my mind games didn't work. They won 5-1 against Ipswich, so that's annoying. Their goal difference just gets further and further ahead of ours. So we're not going to beat them on goal difference. We're going to have to beat them on points, and that's just looking unlikely, unfortunately, isn't it? Now let's have a look at the Celtic game here. We're 3-1 up from the first leg. We're the favourites. We should be able to see this off, famous last words, but it shouldn't be a problem. They're a standard playing style, a balanced mentality. If we have a look at the analysis report, not too much to report. We can't even see the last time we played them for whatever reason that's not here. So that's kind of all pretty useless. But this is the team we're sending out. As I said, we put a little bit more emphasis on the Fulham game given the situation in the league, but we should be good enough to see this out. So it's Lafont in goal. It's Timon, Taylor, Lewis, Felipe, and Kenny as a back four. Berg and Davies go in midfield. Bouvier, Sergio Gomez, and Lookman in behind Calvert-Lewin. And we do have Gary Turpie, Toby Berg, and Aaron Hampson on the bench. So if things are going well, we'll try and get you guys onto the field. Sean Lunt isn't quite ready for this level just yet. I think he's only 16, and Terry Cook is he's just come back from injury, so he's played 45 minutes, I think, for the under 23. Still not match sharp, but he is on the way back, which is good. I expect to pick up where they left off. Carry on where we left off last match. I think it's got this one. The first leg means nothing now. Make sure you win this one. That's actually, I've done a decent team talk there. Looks of things. There is a first time for everything. We'll see if it actually works out well once we get onto the field. But yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? Lots of green. And here we go. Hopefully, it better not be the last time we see the Champions League anthem here at Goodison Park. But the fans are behind us, and yeah, we've got a nice, solid 3 away goals, 2-goal lead. This should be fine. I have taken it off expressive. We're not being expressive or more disciplined. There's no instruction there. So we'll kind of let them play, but, you know, within reason, I guess. I was tempted to go be more disciplined, given that we have the lead, but, I mean, like I keep saying, it's a Scottish team. We should be good enough. We just need to play sensibly, don't we? All right, let's see what we can do here. Building from the back. Berg in for Gomez. Around the corner there for Lookman. Can he find Calvert-Lewin or the back post with Bouvier? He goes out for Timon. Timon dinks it in. Bouvier's there, and it's just over the bar. Oh, that would have been a dream start, wouldn't it, if we could have done that. All right, let's give it a get creative here. 62% possession. We've had a good solid start. Hopefully, we'll be able just to continue on our way here. Bouvier is not going to win that header, but it's a missed header there from Davies, I think. Fraser's got a lot of space, and Lafont with a big save. That would not have been. We don't want to go behind here, do we? Even though we do have the 3 away goals, we obviously good claim from Lafont. Confident, I like that. We don't want to be giving them any reason for hope. Ideally, all right, here we go. This looks like it's an attacking free kick. Berg back for Taylor. It's not. They kind of got our wingers well marked, don't they? Here's Lookman. Lookman with some space. Lookman! Oh, Ademola Lookman. That's stunning yet again. He scores some stunning goals, doesn't he? He's really good coming in off that left wing. It almost makes me think, you know, this Bernard, who needs Bernard? Bernard who? He's just can be that good. It's not the first time we've seen him score this sort of goal this season either, isn't it? Straight across the box. Goalkeeper doesn't have much of a chance. It's bending away from him. Really good stuff from Ademola Lookman there. That is 4-1 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night, and they need 3 goals now. Oh, Kenny's injured. They need 3 goals now just to tie us up. The annoying thing about that is I can't bring the 3 youngsters on. I'm only going to be able to bring 2 of you on. Oh, that's really annoying. Damn, that's so disappointing. Sorry, we'll see how we're going, who's playing well in the positions you come on in. That's really disappointing. Anyway, let's not worry about that. The important thing is we get through the tie, isn't it? Here's a Celtic corner, away. It's headed away by Gomez. Pressure's still on here. Fraser is running in towards the box. It's deflected and Lafont is there. Calm as you like. Considering that ball got deflected. That was confident. I like that. All right, here goes Sergio Gomez. Knocks the ball in. Back post. Calvert-Lewin's there and puts it. Was it wide or over? I'm not sure. But he should have done a little bit better there, I think, old Calvert-Lewin. Let's give it a demand more. We're doing okay, but we're not playing particularly well, are we? They've had more shots. The thing is that we've scored our goal, which is as I said, is the important thing. But here we go, Sergio Gomez. Gomez! Oh, it's off the post. Or the crossbar, actually, wasn't it, to be more correct. Gomez has picked it up, though. Is the highlight going to continue? Ramos is there. Back for Milo. In for Stuart Taylor. And that is half-time. Well, that's not a bad first half, is it? We'll take that. 1-0 up. Hasn't been our best performance, but it's been good enough. An assertive, don't get complacent, I think, is probably in order. Lookman's looking stressed. No need to look stressed, my friend. You've been amazing. He's pretty much been the only one, though, hasn't he? We'll just tell the players here that aren't playing well that we expect a little bit more. Calvert-Lewin, I expect more from you, mate. You got a statue. You're not earning it. Earn the statue. Hashtag earn the statue. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get out there. We'll give this a little bit of time. If we can get another goal, then I think I would be relatively confident in making some changes here. I'm thinking I want to bring Aaron Hampson on because he's a really, really promising striker for us. He hasn't played that much first-team football yet, and I think he's getting to the point where he's ready. I tell you what, Calvert-Lewin's stinking up the joint. Let's just make that now. I think he can play as an advanced forward. Yes, he can. There we go. Aaron Hampson on in the Champions League. Let's hope he can get a goal. That would be nice, wouldn't it? One more sub. I'm leaning at this point towards Toby Berg, I think, just because I want to keep our defense solid. And if we can only make the one sub, maybe that's what we need to do. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes here. I want to make it maybe with another 10 minutes or so. Make sure that we're sort of in the bag where it would be a massive stuff up to lose, and then we can look to make that final sub. I just want to protect us against another injury as well. We don't want to go down to 10 men, obviously. There's a decent ball in. Oh, Lafontas. Did he tap that over? No, it was just over the bar. Well watched. Let's throw out show some passion, perhaps. Bouvier's not really playing well today, is he? He did really well against Fulham. Hasn't really shown up today. The reason we're playing the two wingers again is, we're favouring the league. We have another game. What is Milo doing there? And Lafont comes up big. Can he do it again? Oh, that's Lafont. I tell you what, he's actually kept us in this. Well, not kept us in it, but he's made this look a lot more comfortable than maybe it should have been. A couple of really, really big saves. Berg's looking tired. Let's bring Berg. Berg's looking tired. Let's bring Berg on. It didn't sound right, but no, I was right. that was what I wanted to say. There we go. That's the subs made. Just need to maybe throw out a concentrate here. Just see this out. We do have the Crystal Palace game coming up again on the weekend. This obviously being midweek, so we'll save Rafinha and Bernard for that. Decent effort just wide there from Bouvier. Yeah, I am especially with this game, given the state of the first leg, is we want to try and put the pressure on Liverpool as much as we can. But this is it. We're into the semi-finals, guys. Second season in a row. Or was it the third season? No, I can't. No, we got knocked out by Paris in the quarterfinals, I think, the year before, didn't we? Anyway, not as convincing as we may have liked. We'll say guard against complacency going forward. But we're in. There we go. We win the quarterfinals. We coast past Celtic in the end. John Joe Kenny, 3 weeks. That's not ideal, is it? That's, what's that, end of April, beginning of May. So Milo's going to have a heavy workload in the next few weeks here. More money in the bank. Lookman shines. Guys, wait right there. We're going to have a semi-final draw. We'll end the episode with that. Alright, welcome back for the Champions League semi-final draw. You can see it's ourselves, it's Liverpool, it's RB Leipzig, and it is Dortmund. Now, we know Liverpool beat Stuttgart, which was a relatively easy one. Dortmund knocked out Paris 4-2 on aggregate. Remember, they won the first leg at home 4-0. Obviously lost the second leg 2-0. And Leipzig knocked out Man City. So they are no mugs. They're a really, really good team. They've spent big. They have good young players. I would rather avoid Liverpool, to be honest. If we have to play them in the final. I'd take either German team, and I'd like to play the second leg at home. Please, game. We're at home, and we have RB Leipzig. Oh, okay. It's a team I wanted. Maybe back the front, how I would have preferred the fixtures go. Let's have a look at them. You can see a lot of young players here. We scouted Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, who is he's stunning. He's a really, really good player. They signed him for big money. Yeah, I mean, look at Timo Werner. Is the injury serious? 2 to 3 weeks. So he might miss the first leg, which is good because that's our home leg, isn't it? So that could be a good thing for us. Kai Havertz is a really good player, isn't he? I don't know if I haven't seen him in real life, but I've heard the name. He's a really good player. So it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. But that's who we have. So guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that episode, please do hit thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, we're 70 odd episodes in, so it's unlikely you're new at this point. But if you are, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and then ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. We'll be back next time. We won't do Crystal Palace. We'll skip ahead. We'll do Leicester City at home. They're 6th in the league. So again, that's not going to be the easiest game. Palace is sort of down there a little bit, 17th. So hopefully we'll get the job done there. But it'll be Leicester, and then it'll be the first leg of our Champions League semi-final. We've put up a good defence of our title, haven't we? We've put up a really, really strong defence. We've gone to the semi-finals. Can we go one step further? We'll find out next time, guys. Take care.